Did you know that there are orange flavored chocolate fingers? I'm seeing more and more of these chocolate orange things. First you get the chocolate orange, which is literally like a massive orange with chocolate slices. Next thing I see is orange Kit Kat, then I see orange Galaxy, and now I see orange chocolate fingers. So yeah, that's great. Anyway, here is the real deal right here. Oh yes, I got a steelbook, the 4K steelbook. The 24th of May was the UK release date for the physical release of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I love this movie. I watched it on Now TV, which was 720p, and I didn't want to pay more for HD. I couldn't get it in 4K because I didn't have Sky Movies, and you can't get 4K through Now TV. So this will be my first 4K experience of this movie, and I get to watch it on my LG OLED TV, which I also have a 4K Blu-ray player for. And yeah, I pre-ordered this for HMV, and it arrived in pristine condition. I need to open it first though, just to double check. Oh yes, so just like the Lord of the Rings 4K release earlier this year, it's got a slip-on, well, I don't know what you call it, but it's got a tacked-on cover. So it's not like blended in. It's like, yeah, it comes off a little bit on the Lord of the Rings one, which is quite annoying. But yeah, it's a steelbook. The rest, I guess you could take that off anyway. You don't really need it. I'm sure there's a picture on the back as well. Like, I can just take this off. I don't want to take it off, but I'm pretty sure there's another picture on the back if I took this off. But yeah, this is pretty cool. To be honest, even as a Batman fan, this is actually really funny. Like, it just makes it look hilarious. But yeah, I quite like the cover. I know some people said I didn't like it. I liked it. I like this cover. And let's see if I can open it one-handed. Turns out I had to take that off to actually open it, considering it was covering the the opening. But yeah, here it is in all its glory. It got the mother box right here. You know what? Let me just start recording the video that I want to record for this anyway on my second channel. Hello, it's your boy Davidoff, and let's try that one more time. This is a preview to a second channel video. Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday. So, Zack Snyder's Justice League came out on 4K Blu-ray on the 24th of May 2021, and I of course pre-ordered it because why wouldn't I? I love the movie, and I didn't get to see it in 4K. We have disc 1 and disc 2. I'm assuming they're part 1 and part 2 of the movie, like in Lord of the Rings. Alright, so it's 4 AM. I'm gonna edit it quickly. I got a day off tomorrow anyway, I mean today, so I'll just edit this and get that out of the way, and then on Tuesday, today, I'm going to the cinema. Also, Ultraman Nexus reaction needs to be recorded, and possibly Premier League table reactions to my table predictions probably recorded today as well. And also Evolution 2 videos for the virtual season need to be done as well. Adelaide Kramer is ready to go, so I can just upload that for Thursday. But yeah, I'm planning a busy day for video making and also going to the cinema. So hopefully I can wake up early enough. You ever get the feeling when you're down a fizzy drink and you feel like you want to throw up and it's not coming and you just feel like shit? I just had that. Good to be back. It's Tom and Jerry. What did you think?
Very good,
Very good. Out of 10.
Fun.
Out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I like it.
Was it that funny?
Yeah, I love it.
You give everything a 10 though.
Yeah?
You give everything a 10.
Yeah, because this is nice.
Is that a frozen Swiss roll? I didn't know this existed, but it's in the ice cream section. So I've been going to that cinema since I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, it wasn't called Cineworld, it was called UGC. I don't know what's the deal with that company, whether that's what Cineworld used to be and they just bought it out. I have no idea, but that doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, it was literally the same building. They made some refurbishments and they've changed it a bit, but from the outside it looks the same as it did about 20 years ago. So you know, childhood, teenage years, adulthood, I've been going to that cinema constantly to watch many movies. Who knows how many movies I've watched there, because I've watched a lot of movies in that cinema. And yeah, it was annoying to not be able to go during the pandemic. It closed down obviously, and it was something that I missed. I missed going to the cinema, and I also missed going to Arsenal games as well. But it was obviously, in this particular vlog, it's about the cinema. I missed going to that cinema, and watching whatever I wanted with my unlimited card as well. So it was good to be back after a long time. It was really good to be back. I think last time I watched a movie at that Cineworld was Bloodshot. Was that what it's called? The Vin Diesel superhero movie, that one? That was just before cinemas closed, actually, I'm pretty sure. I remember watching that. It was okay, and I've come back to Tom and Jerry, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, hopefully, if it's still running, Judas and the Black Messiah. There's no show times yet past Thursday, but hopefully they update that and I can go and see that. That would be great. And if I do see that, it'll be this weekend. But yeah, it's just good to be back watching movies again for sure. Cannot wait. I only get 2 days off per week, but at least once a week I probably goes to cinema, because you know I just love the feeling of watching movies on the big screen. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so I'm back home. So as I said, we watched Tom and Jerry, and well, it was pretty funny. It wasn't like a great movie. They basically mixed animation with real life. They basically made a live action movie with animated animals, and I mean every single animal in this movie is animated, and every person is live action, real life. So that's quite an interesting way to do it, mixing the two. I would have preferred it was all animation, to be fair, but you know, it kind of worked. There's human characters in this. Chloe Grace Moretz is the main character. She's trying to con herself into getting a job at a hotel, and this hotel's hosting a big wedding between two people that a lot of people like, and Tom and Jerry turn up to mess it up. You see a lot of Tom and Jerry fighting each other, chasing each other, you know, all the things you'd see in the TV show, and you see a lot of that, especially at the start of the movie. You see a lot of Tom chasing Jerry. So the reason I watched this movie was to revisit my childhood a little bit, because I used to watch these little shows when I was a kid. So reliving it through this movie was sort of something I wanted to do, and to be fair, it did give me a lot of that. I got a lot of that from this movie, and it was awesome seeing them chase each other, fight each other. You know the thing, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but you know when someone gets whacked on the head and the triangle thing pops up, a cone pops up, to signify that they're hurt. I'm not explaining it very well, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a bit of that in this movie, and I thought that, for me, that was the best callback, because I remember seeing that bit so many times as a kid and just laughing my head off. So to see that callback, to see a cone coming out someone's head and then Tom pressing it down just for another one to grow out, that was iconic. I just love the fact that they did that. There was also some references. There's a reference to a Looney Tunes character. I'm not going to say much else. There's a reference to Batman. Obviously, Warner Brothers they obviously make Batman movies as well as this movie, so you can reference other franchises. They referenced Batman a couple times, which was quite cool. Not in like a big way, but still quite cool. There was quite a lot of focus on the humans, because there's this wedding that was going on, you know, stuff like that. There were also other characters from the Tom and Jerry show that you get to see, like there are other, I'm not going to say much else, but there are other characters that you would have seen in the show that are in this movie as well. Briefly, it's mainly about Tom and Jerry in terms of the animals, but there's other animals that you may have seen before. But yeah, every animal's animated. Literally the birds, elephants, there's a tiger, there's a lot of animals, and they're all animated. So it's quite an interesting way to mix it. I don't think it was like a great movie, but it was fun. It was a nice reliving of my childhood in a way. I think the focus on the human side was a little too much. I just wanted more about, I wanted it to center more around Tom and Jerry, and it did for quite a lot of it, but for me, I needed more, even though we got a lot of Tom and Jerry, which is great. It's great that we actually got a good amount of them in this movie. But yeah, for a movie, it was just okay. It was passable. At times, it felt like a rom-com featuring Tom and Jerry, like the rom-com part being the wedding, and then Tom and Jerry messing it up. You know, it kind of feels like a rom-com featuring Tom and Jerry in a way, which I would have preferred. You know, again, I would have preferred to center completely around Tom and Jerry. That's what I wanted the plot to be about. But a plot centered around a lot of other things rather than that. Tom and Jerry were there to cause a lot of trouble, and there were other animals that cause also some trouble. So yeah, Michael Peña's character, other characters as well, were quite funny. But yeah, the highlight was definitely Tom and Jerry themselves, amongst other animals too. Wasn't the greatest movie, but it's a fun time that I appreciate. So as a rating, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's not a movie I'd be rushing to rewatch again. I watched it once because I want to relive my childhood, and I did that, and it was great. There's an after credit scene if you want to wait for it, but it's not that special. Like, you can leave if you want, but there is an after credit scene if you want to get everything. But yeah, for what it was okay. I just would have preferred it was more centered around Tom and Jerry themselves in terms of the plot, and also I would have preferred it was all animation. The mix between animation and real life, at some points it was a bit jarring, at some points it kind of put me off a little bit. That was a bit frustrating at times, but overall, you know, not bad, not bad. 7 out of 10. I wouldn't rewatch it that much, to be honest. If it came on TV one day, I'd probably watch snippets of it, but yeah, there are some clips that I'd watch for sure, that I'd rewatch, but yeah, this is quite something. This is quite something. So that's it for my little review, I guess, and I'm gonna put this on my second channel as well. So if you're watching the second channel, hope you enjoyed. This is part of a bigger vlog on my personal channel, so if you want to tune in for that, be sure to do so. Okay, it's 8 PM. Let me just chill for a bit, and then in about 20 minutes I'll start recording Ultraman Nexus and Premier League reactions, table prediction reactions, and hopefully get the Evolution 2 things recorded. Already recorded one game before this. Haven't edited it yet, but I did record a virtual season game that I need to edit. I need to record the second one and then record the results possibly today. Get that done along with the 2 videos I'm recording already. Anyway, let's do this. So I am currently loading up AF Evolution 2. I recorded the, well, I mean, I haven't edited it yet, but there's the first game of the 2 games I'm doing for the virtual season. I've recorded one before I went to the cinema. About to record the second one at 3:07 AM. That's the last thing I'll do tonight. Things I missed out on doing are editing these Evolution 2 videos and recording the season results, the round 11 results. I was going to try and do that as well. Couldn't do it because I have to still record this, so I can work on that the next day. And I need to, well, it'll be Wednesday, and I want to get it up on Friday and Saturday, so I have a bit of time, but that will get done. And I just streamed on Twitch as well. Did a random stream playing Tower Unite. I was playing PC games. Tower Unite Among Us, got a win on that. And Self-Isolation, which is a, you know, a pandemic-related game, but also it seems like a horror game in a way, where you just got to stay at home and work from home, and you work for the government, and you got to approve passports to go outside, and you have a wife and kid as well. It's something. It's an interesting game to stream. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I got Premier League recorded. Premier League. It's already uploaded actually. Reacting to my Premier League predictions, and it turns out I said I'd do forfeits if I got things wrong, and I counted 8 forfeits. So I have to think of those quickly and record it within a week, I guess. Get it up within a week. I also recorded Ultraman Nexus, which is also uploaded, but not public yet. That'll be public in the morning. So yeah, that side of it is done, the most important stuff. I just gotta get this done, go to sleep, go to work tomorrow, and come back and edit these Evolution 2 videos, and then I can rest for a little bit until I start grinding on the weekend. But I'm planning on live streaming Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and Saturday and Sunday as well. So hopefully if I can edit these in time tomorrow, that can be done in time. But that is it from me, from this vlog. Just a day vlog instead of multiple days. I'm enjoying doing this, and I'll try and keep this up as much as I can, but if it slows down, it slows down. But I want to try and do 1 vlog a week. I think that would be a good thing to do. So yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, have a good day, and see ya.